But leverage is key. So you want to leverage what you can to get into those rentals so that they can start paying you money. Hi, this is Gerald Sorensen with Remax Home Group and Twin Power Real Estate Team. Hey, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about investing, but more importantly, let's think about your future and how you build wealth and what you do to really get ahead in life. Recently had lunch with a banker and we were talking about low interest rates. Everybody talks about how great it is that interest rates are so low on mortgages and whatnot. But the side effect of low interest rates is that you do not get interest on your savings. Money in the bank is basically worthless. It's sitting idle. Inflation currently is running about 4.5% to 5%. You're getting 0.005. So you actually lose money every month on everything that's in savings. So what's a better investment? Real estate is holding its own. I mean, real estate values have moved up, and definitely a great inflation hedge, especially if you keep them occupied. Rental occupation is at, I think, an all-time high right now as far as occupancy rates. Certainly in my world it is. We just recently had a house on Polk Street in Waterloo, so East Side house. Just put out the word at noon that hey, it was coming available. I was gonna be there at 3. I needed to do some work down there or whatnot, So I think I had 16 people meet me down there at 3 o'clock. We ran it that day. Got to a pretty good qualified candidate. So, and have some other candidates for other rentals if that pops up. Yeah, it's true. There are some people that are taking advantage of some of this COVID stuff and slackers, let's call it that, but for the most part, things are good in the rental business. So you're thinking, okay, so I kind of want to get in the rental business. My money's sitting in savings. How do I get started, right? Or, geez, I really don't have any cash right now. What I would tell you is leverage. Leverage is a key word when we're getting started, especially as you're building your inventory of rentals. Come up with your plan, say how many rentals do I want to own? My plan years ago is I said, hey, I want to own 30 rentals. Currently I'm over that and I'm thinking that 30 was a pretty good number. So I might move back toward that, but that's fine. This business is fluid. We can move back and forth a little bit. But leverage is key. So you want to leverage what you can to get into those rentals so that they can start paying you money. And the increased valuation is really an inflation hedge. So think of leveraging maybe your current house. If you've been in your current house for a while and you haven't refinanced recently and cashed out, if you just maybe refinanced and you're thinking, God, I want to get this thing paid for in 15 years, I'd consider looking at a home equity loan where you could pull money out because remember, do all your calculations. I don't know your personal situation, but a lot of times the rental will pay off that money. But then what you're actually getting, maybe you're not getting as much cash flow because you're paying off that down payment money, but you are getting the appreciation, the depreciation, thanks to the government, and other stuff like that. So, and it's a good way to get started. Like I say, leverage the assets you have. You may even have a car that's paid for, and you could go get an auto loan right now for 1.8%. Your payment's $200. You're going to net $400 in this investment. You're still up $200. And this was just how you got in. You're just getting started, so think about all of those options that you might have, and we'd certainly be happy to sit down with you and tell you our stories. We definitely have leveraged some stuff to get going and to get into it. And as you move forward, you own a few rentals, you leverage them against themselves. So you always look at the numbers. You always look at, okay, I understand I'll have this cost, I personally kind of avoid partners. I'm just more of the rental is kind of my thing, certainly my brother owns rental and I have really good friends that own rental, but none of us own them together. I think you need to really think about your long-term strategy. If you want to own some rentals, getting started, think about what assets you have. But I will tell you that, the appreciation that's happening in real estate right now beats the inflation rate and your money in the bank is not. This is Gerald Sorensen with Twin Power Real Estate Group, and I just want you to keep investing. Thank you.